I wish that we had speakers. Tomorrow we will, but for now, headphones will have to do it.
I'll go one.
One and one off.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Yeah. So this is Spectre. Do you wanna roll through and play your? Sam? For starters.
I'll just watch.
You can play. All right.
No, I'll just watch.
Yeah, and just so you know, Sam's gonna demo it now,
Okay.
but anyone can play. Anyone can download it and play for free.
Oh, okay.
It's available on this site right here.
Yes. I'm going to start older because...
Yeah, that sounds good. Just to switch it up. So basically, Spectre is a game about telling the story of a life. You're Joseph Wheeler standing out in the snow. You've actually lost your memory, lost some of your memory, and standing up here starting to get pieces of your life story. You meet this woman, and you're basically inspired to tell her a story of your life. And I say A instead of the because there is a huge life out there full of all sorts of disjointed memories that are connected in very different ways, and your task is to find sort of a theme and one possible way of sort of saying what's really important in the life through the act of platforming. So basically, this game is a 2D platformer. You're moving around on what is basically a timeline of your life, so right now we started a little bit older, but you can start at age 7, which has a different character. You can start at age 70.
Want to get in the memory here?
Yeah, why don't we get the walk home? That's a good start. So basically, you can start with any one of these memories. Those glowing things are portals into these memories, which are basically the levels of the game. Because we've played a few times already, this is sort of an interesting take. This is like a later level of this mini game. But each of these memories are a narrative event attached to one of 7 different mini games, and these mini games are sort of attached symbolically or sometimes literally to the story that you're hearing. So that was about trudging home, and it was this, and you sort of get this mini game we call Tedium, which is about flipping these switches, sort of going and sort of trying to get toward this goal.
I'm going to go to the next area of his life.
Okay, sounds good.
The next screen.
Past this, you mean?
Do you want to stick here? Oh, I fell.
Sure. We can get. You know what's interesting? There are a few things that are all related. I think to this next one. So once you get your first memory, the screen will sort of clear out, and you'll see a couple other related memories and some that are less related. Darker memories are memories that aren't as related to the story you're telling. Bright ones are. So this is a different sort of game. This game's called Connection, and this is about and you either sort of move towards this character or away from him. Why don't you move away from him just so we can show a negative ending? So if you sort of forget about this character, if you decide I don't want to know more, that's one of 2 possibilities. There are always 2 possibilities in the game, sort of generally success and failure. You get a more pessimistic and less sort of positive and illuminated version if you walk away. So as you can see up here, there's a dark memory now, which is again sort of less related to the story, and there's another bright one which is sort of related. Your goal is to let's go for it. Your goal is to follow a path of bright memories, and so far it hasn't been too hard because they've been close together. That's just one. Sometimes it happens that way depending on what you follow.
In this minigame, I'm moving around all of these images with just my arrow keys.
Okay.
I'm trying to align them so that I get a coherent picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And even though it's not totally clear at first, all the bright memories that you're following so far, if you're following a bright path, you're following memories that are related to a certain theme, that are like all related to one theme, that's going to factor into one of the 50 possible endings to this game.
Wow.
So you're seeking out those endings. You're seeking out those larger stories.
Now, what happens if you go into a dark memory?
I'll show you. Let's hit a dark memory. Let's go to the next screen though, like you said, because I think it is time to age a little bit farther. So you're going to age your 50s, and as you can see, you're moving towards age 68. A little bit of a jump.
So the character changes. The environment is always going to change from place to place to reflect where your character sort of was in a general sense.
And as you've gotten a couple of these memories, you'll see the landscape has a lot more dark memories in it. For the old man, can. Actually, if you start late in life like this, it's actually pretty damn hard. It is difficult to get through this maze, essentially, of dark memories that's been created by his activities.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you go on a different path, those dark memories, if you were to start with a different path, those dark memories might have been right. Because they would be related to the themes you already told.
Okay.
So normally you wouldn't get that dark memory. You try to avoid them. But now that I've gotten it, you can notice that they're not bad in the sense that they're not bad memories, but they're just things you wouldn't want to tell a coherent story.
Okay.
It's something unrelated to the story you've already told. So, so basically, so if you get too many of those dark memories, you'll cut your story short, and the character will basically say, like, I'm not sure what ties all this together. I can't piece this story entirely together. There's too many different things going on.
Okay.
If you follow a bright path, that won't happen. And that's the point of following the bright memories instead of the dark.
To complete your story.
To complete your story.
So I just succeeded by getting to the top of that
Okay.
minigame.
Oh crap, that was close.
That's close.
Yeah. Occasionally, the fact that we did so much stuff randomly, you end up with a tricky thing like that. You can make it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You got a very hops.
Yeah,
jump.
that's right. The controls change as well as you get older.
Okay.
You get faster, slower. Old age, that's tricky.
Oh.
That's tricky to get around. It's easy to run into things you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
You can make it onto the table, I think. Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Yes,
right on
you
that.
got it.
Okay.
You got it.
And then let's do Father's Words. So it's through the process of selection that you are really playing the game and telling the story.
Yeah. And because this is a memory about a character, this is going to look sort of similar to something that you saw. I think that you saw one sort of like this earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same guy. But different.
Sometimes that'll happen, especially if you're following a theme of a
Okay.
character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and go towards him.
Yeah.
How long did the story take? Since there's so much different.
Story took a while. I'd say go for it. Go for it, man. Let's finish him off and stuff. The story took a while. There are 112 different memories in the game.
Wow.
Each with 2 possible endings. And that's not including the 50 different endings to the story. So this is a similar game, but a little bit of different content here. And the way that it controls it, like because you've done this a couple times, it takes a little bit more precision to snap them into place.
Oh, okay.
So there are things in the difficulty of these games will ramp up and change as you go. And in some of them, there are different levels that you'll get through as you go. Like that switch pulling minigame, there's some very different levels that you'll see as you go along, but that's not as related to the story
Okay.
this time.
Yeah.
Every time you play through the game, you'll be telling a different story. So when some memories might appear bright. Oh yeah.
So does this make sense? This basically,
Yeah.
what he's saying is it's about your father. She's saying like, I think you're telling a story about your father, and you'll see an ending that tells you a little bit more about that. Yeah.
Nice. Now, if you keep on playing it through, like, do all the stories connect together, or is it just
Oh yeah.
to get? So you have to play it multiple times to get its full
Yeah,
story.
I won't say that you would have to play. I think that you could get a really good idea about what this game's about. And sorry that I'm taking you away from this because we weren't able to actually record all of these in voiceover, unfortunately. But it's a student project. And it just time ran out. But yeah, if you get a few of these things, you'll probably start to get a really good idea about who this guy is, how it all adds up. But there's still going to be surprises that you haven't seen, even if you've played it, 10, 20, 30 times.
But you can get a lot out of a playthrough. 2, usually 3 is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
Thanks.
Do you have any other below you?